Hello again everybody, Darren here, Comics Are Us, with my second video of the weekend. Hopefully at the end of this video I will have caught up with showing you everything that I've bought since my temporary absence from YouTube for a few weeks. Yesterday I uploaded a video which was all of the things that I bought that were kind of back issue-y, key issues that weren't part of my regular pull every week. So what I'm going to show you today is actually what I've picked up from my pull from the last 2 weeks, and also a couple of books that I've picked up. So I'm sorry if I'm overloading you a bit this weekend, but I just want to get caught up with everything. So starting with the DC books that I've picked up over the last 2 weeks, I've got Batman number 32, which is the penultimate issue of the 0 Year storyline. I've also bought the Bombshell variant, but unfortunately I've been waiting a week for that to arrive and it still hasn't arrived, so it's starting to look as though it's got lost in the post. So what I'm going to do while they're still available on the internet, I'm going to buy another copy, and then if the other one doesn't show up, I'm going to have to claim my money back for that one. And then we've got Green Arrow number 33, which is part 2 of the Broken storyline. I was really sad to see a news article that the creative team of Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino are going to be coming off this book quite shortly. It's taken me a long time to pick up on what everybody was saying about this book and about how great it is. And now that I've just started picking it up, it's going to be changing to a new creative team. I'll give them a chance and see how that goes, but disappointing news really. Then we've got issue 31 of Justice League. This book's still trying to catch up in terms of issue numbers with all of the other DC comics. We've now gone past the Forever Evil storyline on this one. And then, speaking of books trying to catch up with themselves, we've got issue 7 of Superman Unchained. Haven't read any of this. I'm starting to wonder now whether I'm actually going to read it once I've got all the issues, but because I've got 7 issues, there's 2 issues to go. I'm going to complete it and then I'll see how I feel. Not had a lot of great feedback about that particular story. And then moving on to Marvel, we've got issue 3 of The Amazing Spider-Man. I read a few books yesterday. This was one of them. Really enjoyed it. Starting to pick up speed again now. So looking forward to the next issue. And then issue 16 of Guardians of the Galaxy. Read this yesterday. All the various members of the Guardians are still dispersed around the galaxy. So waiting for those guys to kind of hook up together again. But really enjoying that. Then we've got Original Sin issue 5, issue 5 of the 8 issue miniseries. Still collecting the Arthur Adams Battle Interconnecting variants on those. And then something that I'm not going to be picking up, but I really wanted to get this cover, and it's issue 1 of Rocket Raccoon with the Stan Lee Lego variant. Really liked this cover when I saw it being advertised a couple of months ago, and of course I'm going to be meeting Stan Lee next week, so had to get this. Then moving on to the independents, a lot of buzz surrounding this one. Issue 1 of Outcast, from obviously the writer of The Walking Dead, Robert Kirkman. Normally I like to read, if you follow me on Facebook you might have seen a posting that I put last night saying that normally I like to read all my comics in full story arcs or full miniseries, but this one was something that I made an exception for because I was looking forward to it so much, and I really enjoyed it. The story, issue 1 was a really solid beginning to the storyline, and I love the artwork from Paul Azaceta, I believe it's pronounced. I thought it was totally right, the artwork for the kind of storyline that's in this book. So I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait until the end of the month when issue 2 comes out. And then I've got issue 56 of Cross Badlands. Don't think I'm going to be picking this up now after this issue, because it was the Garth Ennis run with him being back on the book, telling the story of the origin of the Crossed breakout that I particularly wanted to read. I've enjoyed picking up these Fatal Fantasy covers, but like I say, probably this will be my last issue. And then issue 21 of Revival, still one of my favourite books of everything that I'm reading. This issue deals with Dana Cypress going to New York to try and find the source of the Reviver flesh being sold there. So really strong issue. And then moving on to my Zenescope books, we've got an Oz Age of Darkness one shot with a fantastic cover from Mike Crome. I love Mike Crome's artwork, so whenever I see his name on a book, I'll always pick up his covers, unless it's competing with a J. Scott Campbell or maybe a Jamie Tyndall. Then I'm in a bit of a quandary. And then we've got the Wonderland ongoing series. This is issue 24. I believe this is it Richard Ortiz cover? Anyway, really good cover. And then we've got the last issue of the limited Wonderland Clash of Queens series. This is issue 5, and again this is another Ortiz cover which I really like. And then we've got the penultimate issue of the 4-issue Helsing miniseries. This is a Mike Miller cover, I believe. So one more issue left of this. So that's it for all the single issues, and then a couple of books that I've picked up, trades, although they're actually hardcovers. Firstly, there's volume 2 of Injustice Gods Among Us. I managed to pick up the first volume of this really cheap in hardcover. And then I saw this was released this week, I believe, and it was available for £9.99 in hardcover, and I enjoyed the first volume, so I thought, well, I might as well pick up the second volume at that price. And then finally, something that I saw in one of my local discount bookstores, and it was something that it only came out, I think, at the back end of 2013, but it was quite expensive. So I was really happy to see this, and I think this was £10 as well. And it's the complete Inhumans story from Paul Jenkins and Jay Lee. And I believe this contains a full 12-issue, Inhumans 1 to 12. So it's a full story for £10, which is brilliant. And I do like Jay Lee's artwork, so I was really happy to get that. So that's it, guys. That's all you're going to see from me for this week. As I mentioned in my video yesterday, I'm going to be attending the London Film and Comic Con next week. So I'm hoping to take a lot of photographs and get some videos. So please keep a lookout for those. In the meantime, have a great Comic Book Wednesday this week, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care. Bye-bye.